Thank you for being here. We'll get started. Since we just finished our Thanksgiving, I want to talk a little bit about gratitude and how science has proven that gratitude has a myriad of health benefits, mental and physical health benefits. Some of the benefits of being grateful are that one, it boosts your immune system. It boosts your immune system by lowering your stress, and stress is also linked to heart disease. It improves your mental health because being grateful fosters positive feelings and contributes to a sense of well-being. Another benefit of being grateful is improves your relationships, informing relationships as well as strengthening existing ones. And a final benefit of gratitude is it increases your optimism, and being optimistic is something that studies have shown that helps you with your healthy aging. So to get started with being grateful, there's several things that you can do. You can pay attention to the little things in your life, like a bird in the tree or a flower. Telling someone you're grateful for them or something they did. And this cute little note in this article I read said, mention the pancakes. Don't just say, oh, David, I'm just so grateful for you. Say, David, I'm grateful for you for making those pancakes this morning. Mention the pancakes. You can do gratitude journaling, write down what things that you're grateful for. One of the things that I do is I'm a visual person, so I have a visual gratitude trigger, which is this little crystal angel tree ornament that Laura Clark gave me years ago. And I have it lights up, and I have it on my little stand. So when I go to bed at night, I can see it. When I wake up in the morning, I can see it. That's my gratitude trigger. And maybe you can have something like that too, something that triggers you to think, oh, yes, let me be grateful today. And then there's always gratitude meditation. So let's try that now with our breathing. Gratitude meditation is when you meditate being grateful. So as we're doing our deep breathing now, just think about your breath, but also think about something that you're grateful for, someone you're grateful for with each inhalation. And then don't forget to mention the pancakes in your mind. I'm grateful for you because you did this. As you focus on your breath and deepen your breathing, make sure that your head is on top of your shoulders. Make sure that your spine is nice and erect. Make sure your shoulders are down from the ears and relaxed. Allow your chest to be open. Allow a forward tilt to the pelvic area. So gratitude meditation while you're deep breathing has a double whammy impact, because the deep breathing in itself boosts your immune system. And as you think about your gratitude, that also lowers your stress and boosts your immune system. Let's bring our breathing back to your normal. And let's please take a deep breath in together and we'll Om in. Om. Om Balu Satguru Bhagavan Ki. The divine is the inner teacher. So I'm glad you're here today, Laura, because I mentioned your little angel that I sometimes do, and it was just purely coincidental that you're here because I was planning on talking about it, whether you were here or not. And I want to mention that I don't regularly record classes anymore. I don't record every class. But if you request a recording because you're going to be late or you have to leave early or you're just not here at all and want the recording, then I will do it for you. Today's class is being recorded because Sue, Yogi Sue, will be here, not today, but tomorrow in this class. So we're recording for Sue. And then since I'm recording, I will send it to everybody here also. Good. We're going to be working on shoulders today a lot, which means also opening the chest, which is meaning the upper back area as well. So let's take a deep breath in, take the crown of your head toward the ceiling, and exhale, bring your right ear to your right shoulder, bring your right hand to the side of your head and let your left arm float out. If you push the fingertips away, you can feel how that helps the stretch. One more breath here. And as you release, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder, left hand to the side of the head, right arm floats out, push the fingertips away. A couple of deep breaths. One more breath. And as you exhale, release your head back to center. Take a deep breath and tuck your chin to look down at 6 o'clock on a clock face. And we're going to rotate our face around the clock. So inhale as you come up in front of your right shoulder and looking at the 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock on the dial. And then look up to 12 o'clock slowly. And then very slowly exhale as you come down in front of the left shoulder. Back to 6. And again, very slowly, keep your shoulders back, keep your chest open as you move around the clock with your neck. And exhale down the right. And once more, inhaling up the right and exhaling down the left. And then reverse. Inhale now up the left side. And down the right. Once again, up and down. And then again, up and then down. And then bring your chin back up to center and neutral. Let's change the cross of our legs. And then take the fingertips on top of the shoulders. So we're going to loosen up our shoulders here. So these are your angel wings. Start making little circles with your angel wings as I think about my crystal angel. And then make the circles a little bigger and bigger and bigger. And just feel how that loosens up your shoulders. Really big circles, really big circles. And then pause. And then go the opposite direction, starting little. And then make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then pause. Inhale. Exhale, elbows come together in front. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring your wings up. So the backs of your hands come toward each other, but they don't have to touch. Keep your neck long. Don't touch your chin. Don't tilt your chin forward. And then come back to neutral. Okay, inhale. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. And then release. Shake it all out. Take a deep breath in as you bring both hands up. Inhale. Exhale, let your right hand float down, left arm beside the ear. Push the left shoulder back, push the left sit bone down. Inhale, pull up. Bring the right arm up to a T, and then exhale, twist to the right. Left hand comes on the right leg, right hand behind. Inhale, exhale, slowly back to center. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand floats down, right arm comes beside the ear. Take a deep breath as you pull your right arm back, lift your left arm to a T. Inhale, exhale, twist left. Right hand on the outside of the left leg, left hand behind. One more breath here. And then exhale back to center. And then come, please extend your legs in front of you into staff pose. Feet pointed up, knees pointed up. Bring your heels towards you on your sticky mat so you can feel your leg muscles engage. Let your hands drop by your hips, and then bring your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. And again, forward, up, back, and down. And once more forward, up, back, and down. And then keep them down and keep your chest open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open arms in a T. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. So now let your left hand float down on the outside of your right leg and keep reaching behind you with your right hand as you continue to twist. Keep your feet flexed. All this twisting is really good for the digestive system as well as your spinal health. One more breath here. Exhale, keep your, Oh, yes, thank you. Keep your twist. David has to kill a large spider here. Coming toward Betsy. Keep your twist. Let your back hand fall to the mat behind you, and then bend the knee, the right knee, and let your left arm hug the knee. Keep twisting, keep breathing, keep your left foot flexed and leg active. Inhale. Exhale, unwind, come back to center, re-extend both legs back to staff pose. Now, take your fingers behind you, pointing towards your feet, lean back into your hands and open the chest up to the ceiling. Now, you can just stay here like this. I'm gonna give you a couple of options. Stay here. You can lift your bottom off the mat, or you can bend your knees and lift your bottom off the mat, whichever one you choose. Reverse table or reverse plank, or just a seated back bend. And then come on down with your bottom. Return to Dandasana staff pose. Reset, feet up, knees up, pelvis tilted forward, shoulders back, chest open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open arms in a T. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, exhale, right hand comes on that outside of the leg and left arm keeps reaching behind you. Keep twisting. One more breath. Exhale, let the left hand come down to the mat, bend the right knee, keep the twist, bend the left knee and take your right arm, hugging that knee in, keep twisting, and keep your right foot flexed. Inhale. Exhale slowly back to center. Extend both legs again. Bring your hands behind you, fingers pointing toward your feet, and push, either stay here, push your chest up to the ceiling, lift your bottom if you like into a plank, upside down plank, or you can come into your upside down table and then come all the way back down. And if you're seated on something, just slip off of that and come onto your bottom. Since most of us probably ate a lot and drank a lot this weekend, we'll have to work it off in the core area here by doing some boat poses. Grab behind your legs and pull your chest forward and up and shoulders back and down. Keep the head in line with the spine, so don't allow your chin to drop here. Breathe here for just a couple of breaths. Now rock back onto your sacrum and lift your legs so that your calves are parallel to the ground. Keep your shoulders back. Really feel your belly muscles engage here so that you don't collapse your low back. And then bring your feet to the mat, hug knees into your chest, and this is where you can round your spine to relieve it. And then once again, reset by pulling your legs toward you, chest toward your legs, shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, rock back onto your center of gravity, straighten your leg or have your calves parallel to the mat, or if you want, you can straighten your legs all the way, as long as you don't sacrifice your posture for doing this. So it's better to be like this than like this, or however, I can't even do it, but. One more breath. Okay, bring the feet down, hug knees into the chest, round the spine. And once more, reset, grab behind your thighs, pull the chest up forward, shoulders back and down. Rock back onto the sacrum, lift your legs. You can straighten them or not. And you can stay here or you can let go this time and breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Big, deep breaths. Okay, bring your feet down, hug your knees into your chest, round the spine. And then please come onto your hands and knees into table. Get pad knees here as needed. Yeah, we've got plenty of padding here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, sit back towards your heels, toward child pose. Inhale, back to table. Exhale, come into cat back. So tuck your toes, chin, tailbone, arch your back to the ceiling. Inhale to cow. As you drop your belly down, untuck your toes, push your shoulders back, head forward, tailbone up. And then exhale back to flat back table. Inhale, exhale, push into your hands, come up onto your knees and bring your arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana, and reach your fingertips toward the ceiling. Good. Take your right hand onto your right hip. And then we're going to rotate the left arm to loosen up the shoulder. So Go back with your left arm, reach back and come on down, and then come back up. And then with breath, inhale back, and then exhale back forward. Inhale as you go back, exhale forward, inhale back, exhale forward. Once more, inhale back, exhale forward. Now this time you're going to reach around and land your left hand on your lower back and take your right hand next to it on your lower back to support it as you lean into your hands, open your chest to the ceiling, and squeeze your elbows toward each other behind you. Really opening up that chest. Come back upright. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Have your blocks within reach. Inhale, come into your cow. So you're dropping your belly down. As you inhale, push your shoulders back, tailbone up. Exhale into your cat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, twist your right arm out to the side and up to the ceiling. Now you can stay here, or if you would like to, wrap your arm behind you so that the back of your hand is resting on the left side of your waist, and just keep on opening that shoulder. Good. Okay, if you have your arm wrapped, bring it back up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, thread it underneath your left arm and come on down to that shoulder. So here you can rest your head on the mat, or if that's not comfortable for you, you can rest it on a block or a bolster. And you can keep your left hand in front of you supporting your body. Or once again here, if you're comfortable, you want to raise your left hand up and wrap it behind your back. Maybe even touch your right thigh with your fingertips. Okay, unwind, push into your left hand, come back up to table. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right knee into your chest, nose goes to your knee. Flex here for a couple of breaths. Inhale, kick your right leg back, and left arm comes up into our balancing table. Also very good for your core stability. One more breath. And comes down. Keep your leg extended, bring your toes down, and swing your leg out to the side so it's perpendicular to your body. Put weight into your left hand and reach up with your right arm toward the ceiling. Big twist. Bring that hand down. Walk your hands over to the left. Line up your left hand with your knee, and then your knees lined up with your foot. Now here's where you can use a block if you would like to. And then bring your right arm up to 12 o'clock. Now, your toes are pointing forward. Your right toes are pointing forward. Bring the right arm beside your ear and push into your right foot and stretch your fingertips to the left side. Keep the shoulder back, maybe even look up. Okay, return your arm to 12 o'clock. Move your left hand out enough so that you have enough leverage to lift your right leg, coming into half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Now stay here, or you can bend the knee, grab your ankle, and come into Kapinjalasana, partridge pose. This is further kicking your foot into your hand helps open the chest. Release your leg, hand comes back to 12 o'clock, foot comes down. Push into your left hand and come all the way up, hands overhead, palms together, starting gate. Rotate your right toes away from you. Take your right hand into your hip crease, and then your left arm comes by your ear. Keep the shoulder up and back. Version of gate pose, Padikasana. Inhale back up, both hands up, reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, pivot your toes forward. And walk your right foot so that it comes between your hands. Have your blocks available. Walk your right foot forward another 6 or 8 inches and rebend that knee. So you want to pad your left knee as needed here. And then get light in your fingertips. Come into Anjaneyasana. This is the low crescent lunge. Open the chest. Bring your palms together overhead. And then bring them behind your head with your fingers pointing down between your shoulder blades. And then push your elbows away from each other. Bring your arms back up. Separate your palms facing each other. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your right hand up. Left hand floats down. Keep the twist. Okay, inhale here. Exhale. Keep your twist. Just lift your left knee off the mat. Okay, now bring your right arm forward and bring your left arm up to match it, to meet it, palms facing each other. So this is a lunge. So really, really get your body stable here as you bring your arms up over your head. High lunge. It helps to take socks off so you're not slipping on your mat. One more breath. Exhale, come down, hands on blocks or mat. Back to your runner's lunge. And now step your right foot back to full plank. Good. And then knees come down, return to your table pose. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, sit all the way back to your heels. Inhale, back to table. Exhale, cat. Tuck the toes, chin. Inhale into your cow, dropping the belly down. Flatten the feet if you can, uncurl the toes. Exhale to table. Inhale. Exhale, push into your hands, come up onto your knees. Urdhva Hastasana. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, take your left hand onto your hip. Right arm comes beside the ear as you stretch to the left. Inhale back upright. Keep your hand where it is, and we're going to rotate the right shoulder this time, going back behind us, down, and then up, and then back, down, up, back, down, up. Once again, and again. And this time, as you come back, you're going to take your fingers on the back, small of your back, fingers pointing down, meet it with your left hand and push into your hands as you push your chest up to the ceiling, bring your elbows toward each other behind you. Come back upright. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, cow. Drop the belly down, shoulders back, tailbone up. Exhale, cat. Tuck the toes, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left knee into the chest, tuck your chin, nose to knee, flex the spine for a couple of breaths. Inhale as you kick your leg back, and exhale as you lift your right arm up into the balancing table. One more breath here. Exhale, hand comes down, foot comes down, but keep your leg extended behind you. And then swing it out so it's perpendicular to your body, dog leg. Put weight into the right hand and twist open to the ceiling with your left. Inhale. Exhale, hand comes down. Walk your hands to the right. You can put your hand on a block here if you like, and bring your left arm up to Ardha Mandalasana, this is called. Bring the arm beside your ear, push into your foot, stretch your fingertips toward the right. Okay. Bring your arm back to 12 o'clock, walk your hand out so that you can lift your leg into our half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, and either stay here or grab your ankle, kick the foot into the hand, open the chest toward the ceiling, Kapinjalasana. Release, bring your hand back to 12, bring your foot down, and then reach up so that you can come all the way up, hands overhead, starting gate pose. So that your left toe's out, left hand comes into the hip crease, right arm beside the ear. As you lean toward the left, keep the shoulder back. Okay, back up to center. Inhale, pivot your toes forward. Exhale, come down. Walk this foot so that it comes between your hands. You can have your blocks here if you like. And then walk the foot forward another foot length so that you can rebend the front knee so it's over the ankle. So you'll have more of a quad stretch on the right side this time. And then bring your arms up to Anjani Asana on this side. Inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to bring the fingers pointing down toward our shoulder blades as we open our elbows out to the side. So my thumbs are resting in the nook of my head. Inhale, separate your hands, come back up. And then as you exhale, keep your left hand up, right hand floats down into a twist. Keep your twist, steady up your core, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Okay, so really engage your core muscles here because now we're going to bring both arms in front and then up to our high lunge. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Step your left foot back to plank. Bring your knees down to table. Inhale here. Exhale, left arm comes out to the side and up toward the ceiling. And you can stay here or wrap your arm behind you. And so the back of your hand is on your waist. Keep pushing the shoulder up. Release the twist, hand comes back up. And then as you exhale, it threads underneath the right arm. So we're going to come on down to the left shoulder now. And you can put your head on a block if you like, if this is not comfortable for you. And you can either keep your right hand where it is to support you or take it and wrap it around your lower back. Okay, unwind. Come back to table. Take a deep breath. And then tuck your toes. Push up to downward facing dog. Okay. This time, bend your knees and walk your hands back towards your feet. Knees can be bent as much as you like. And once you get here, just dangle. Again, your knees can be bent. Grab your elbows. Just allow your spine to dangle here for a few breaths. Okay, release your elbows and then very slowly come on up so we don't get dizzy. Slow, slow, slow. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And then Tadasana. mountain pose. Think about your posture. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Think about your breath and be grateful for your body that can do this for you. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, flip your left palm up, take your right wrist and grab your right hand, grab your left wrist and then crescent over to the right. Inhale back to center, release your wrist and come into chair pose. Inhale, open arms in a T. Exhale, stay in your chair, twist to the right. Take your left hand on the outside of your right leg. Keep reaching behind you with your right hand. And then slowly untwist your chair back to center. Inhale up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Inhale up. Exhale, flip your right palm up, left hand grabs the right wrist, and we're going to crescent to the left. Keep the right shoulder back, maybe look up underneath your arm. Inhale, back to center. Exhale into chair pose. Inhale, open arms in a T, stay in your chair. Exhale, twist to the left, staying in your chair. Right hand comes onto the left thigh, left arm reaches behind you. Inhale, slowly come back to center, chair. Come on up, reach up, inhale. Exhale, arms in a T, Anjali Mudra. And back to Tadasana, mountain pose. We've been practicing balancing with our eyes closed. I want to continue to do that because practice does make it better, and it's a very difficult exercise for me, at least. So I'm warning you in advance, so it's nothing wrong with getting next to a wall. And you can balance on any foot you want to start with. We're going to do both. You can pick up the opposite leg. You can come in a tree, or you could just pick it up, or just even lift your toes off the floor. Whatever you do, just balance on one foot and then close your eyes, or close your eyes first and then balance on one foot. Your hands can be anywhere. Oh, I don't have my age-related chart with me. I'll have to look for that later. And if you have to put your foot down, just go ahead and do it again. So I'm going to tell you right now, we've been doing this for a couple of weeks, I think. I'm a lot better within just 2 weeks. I can hold my balance a lot longer. So it does work to do this every day. If you haven't already, go ahead and switch feet. What I do is close my eyes first. Maybe you'd rather keep your eyes open and then close them, but I close my eyes first and then balance. I find it easier for me to do it that way. If you haven't done this before and you find it challenging, don't worry, it is challenging. But I do know that if you're 70 years old, if you can hold it for 4 seconds, that's all you need to do. And I can't remember what it was for 60. I'll have to look it up again. What was it? 7 seconds if you're 60. So if you can at least beat your age, you're probably doing well. Come back to Tadasana. Bring your shoulders back and down, chest open, head right on top of the shoulders. Take a couple of grateful breaths. I'm grateful that I'm able to be here and breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Hands can come on blocks or mat. Inhale, halfway up, straighten your legs. And then exhale, bend your knees and fold all the way down again. Hands can be on blocks or mat. Inhale here. Exhale, right foot steps back to a runner's lunge. The left knee is over the ankle. Now, blocks are simply an extension of your arms. So if your spine can't be nice and straight, it's better off to use your blocks. Think about a straight line from the crown of your head to your back heel. Don't let your chin drop. Don't let your shoulders hunch. Okay, take a deep breath. As you exhale, step back to plank with or without blocks. Come into your upward facing dog. Chest between your arms. You can bring your knees down here if you like. Head nice and neck nice and long. Head is up toward the ceiling, and then curl your toes, downward facing dog. If you've never tried downward facing dog with blocks, I encourage you to try it at least once because it really does make your dog feel a lot different. Inhale, and this is the other reason you want to use blocks, because you're going to inhale, kick your right leg up behind you. Exhale, swing it up between your hands. And if you have blocks there, you have that much more room to move your foot up. Step up with the left foot. Slowly come on up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, fold. Inhale, halfway up, so means stretch your spine, push your shoulders back, and then exhale, bend your knees, fold again. Inhale here, exhale, left foot steps back to a runner's lunge. Ashwasana is what this is called in Sanskrit. Inhale here. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale. Upward facing dog as you exhale. Knees can come down or not. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg kicks up behind you. Exhale, swing it up between your hands. Inhale, exhale, step up. Slowly come on up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And Tadasana, mountain pose. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold, hands on blocks or mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Bring your knees to the mat. And then sit back towards your heels into child pose. If you widen your knees, sometimes it's easier to get your head down. And please rest your forehead on something, either the mat, your hands, or a block or a blanket. Alrighty, please push up onto your hands and then just come all the way onto your bellies for a moment. You can prop up on your left arm, bend your right knee and see if you can grab your ankle with your right hand and just bring that foot in towards your bottom for a quad stretch here. You can rest your head down on your forearm if you like. Release your foot, straighten your leg back down, bring your arms out to a T, palms facing down. And then we're going to roll onto our right shoulder and our right hip. And then let your left leg, bend both knees and let your left leg swing behind your right leg, resting your foot on the mat or the floor behind you. Now, your left hand can stay in front of you, or if you would like, you can wrap it around your back. Okay, if your arm is wrapped, unwrap it, and then roll back onto your belly. And then prop up onto your right arm in front of you. And then we're going to bend the left knee and grab our left ankle and bring that heel into our bottom. You can rest your head on your forearm if you like.
Are you pulling your knee off the ground?
No. The question was, are we pulling our knees off the ground? The answer is no, not in this pose. There is a pose where we do that, but today we're not doing that. Okay, release. Bring your arms back to a T, palms facing down so that we can now roll onto our left hip and left shoulder. Bring the right leg behind the left one. Plant your foot on the mat if you like. And then the right hand can stay where it is in front of you or wrap around your back, whatever you think feels good for you. Okay, unravel, unwind, and come back onto your bellies. Take your arms beside you, palms facing up. And then now clasp your fingers behind you so that you're holding hands with yourself and your hands are near your bottom. Then you're going to lift your head and chest off the mat and push your hands, your clasped hands, toward your feet. And then come all the way back down. Please roll onto your backs from here with your head facing toward me. Grab a block. And then we'll do a few moments with sacrum on the block. If you don't have a block, a pillow works here too. Bolster, or even put your legs up the wall. Okay, if your legs are up, please lower them. Lift your hips, remove the block. Keep your knees bent, feet hip width distance apart. Bring your arms to a T, palms facing up. Push into your feet, shift your hips 2 inches to the left and allow your knees to fall to the right. Turn your head to look to the left. Okay, head back to center, knees back to center, hips back to center. Shift your hips 2 inches to the right, knees fall to the left, and head turns to the right. Knees left, head right. Okay, head comes back to center, knees to center, hips to center. Bring your knees into your chest, hug them in, and then prepare for Shavasana. Now I'm going to try. My music malfunctioned last class, and I think I know why, so I'm going to try to play it for you here on the computer so everybody can hear it. And we're going to do a gratitude meditation with Shavasana. And I'm going to play you this song, if it works. And this song is a chant, Shri Lam Jaya Lam. It is, that meaning of that chant is just praising your God, your higher power, your Lord. And that is a form of gratitude. Prayer is a form of gratitude. So please focus on your breath. Slow down your breathing. Please bring your awareness back to your breathing. Deepen your breath as you make small movements to gently wake up your body. And then please bend your knees toward your chest. Roll onto your right side in a fetal position to seal the practice. And now, please, very slowly, keeping a quiet mind, push up to seated. And please join me with the closing chant. Loka samasta sukhina bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Victory to the Cat Rock Yoga class and to the inner teacher, Jai Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai.